Hello, my name is Ryan Price. I'm the editor of Survivor's Edge magazine, and in the winter 2019 issue we had an article by Thomas Tabor on how to make a hand warmer out of a coffee can and toilet paper and some rubbing alcohol. So today we're going to show you a little video on exactly how he did it and give you a live demonstration of it. Alright, some of the things that we need for our hand warmer are, of course, a coffee can. Some people have used instead of a coffee can, they've used a paint can, but I would recommend that you buy a new paint can that you can get at a craft store, because otherwise you're going to be burning paint inside of it, and the fumes aren't going to be very healthy for you. Remove the plastic lid, and you can discard that because it's not going to work well for what we're doing here. With a coffee can, we have a roll of toilet paper, and you can see our roll is a little bit smaller, so we're going to use two and put them together. And then, of course, the 91% isopropylene alcohol and a fire. Okay, the first step you want to do here is remove the cardboard ring inside the toilet paper, and the best way to do that is to give this a little squeeze, which exposes the cardboard, and then you can just pull it out and discard it. Alright, next we want to place the toilet paper into the can, and you got to stuff it in there because you want a nice tight fit. Alright, the next step is to add the rubbing alcohol into the coffee can with the toilet paper in it. Depending on the size of your can, you may want to use just about half of this or 3/4 of it, but what you want to do is saturate the toilet paper completely, all the way to the top. Alright, and the final step here to get our hand warmer up and going is to add a little bit of fire to it. As you can see, the fire burns really well. The alcohol is burning off, and then the toilet paper will slowly start to burn. A note of caution is to not touch the can after the fire's been going, because as you can see down here where there's still a bunch of the rubbing alcohol left, it's not that hot, but as you move up towards the top of the can, we're well into dangerous territory. It's been burning about 10 minutes now, and you can see that the inner part of the toilet paper is hardly burned, whereas the toilet paper on the exterior near the can is getting charred. So slowly the alcohol is burning off of the toilet paper, and then the toilet paper is eventually burning. This is a nice little stove. One thing that people have been doing is you can fill the can with rocks up to the top, and that'll suppress a lot of this flame. So if you're in a spot where you can't have an open flame like this, or you don't want to, you can make the flame a lot smaller. As you can see, with the rocks on it, the fire is much smaller, so the flame is not nearly as tall as it was without the rocks. When you're done, or if you're sufficiently warmed, the easiest way to turn this off or to extinguish the flame, of course, is to take an old pot lid and snuff out the flame. Just give it a second or two, and it will go out.